5 minutes, and we are going to watch
And you can
this.
start to
It's
see now the clamp arms beneath the fairings are open. We should see the strong back, the large
a
truss
Falcon
structure
9 from Cape
incline away
Canaveral,
from the Falcon
carrying
9
29
rocket.
satellites today. See how this goes. Roughly 3 minutes, and
Strong back pulls back just about 2 degrees or so away from the Falcon 9 prior to liftoff. It remains in that position up to and through the rocket's departure. At liftoff, it'll swing back in a much more rapid fashion, though.
got a lot of birds out here this morning, so it's nice morning.
Good call on the
Weather's
completion of first stage liquid oxygen load. We should hear a similar call regarding the rocket's second stage at around T-minus 2 minutes.
We got roughly 30 seconds for that. Quick view of that nice rocket ship there. About 2 minutes to go.
Stage 2 LOX load is complete.
Pad.
With that call, the Falcon 9 rocket is now fully loaded with 1 million pounds of propellant. Momentarily, we'll be seeing the ground gas closeout vent, which is just now beginning. SpaceX releases the remaining liquid oxygen from the feed lines there at the pad.
It should come out right around here.
Gas launch closeout.
Heading into the final minute of the count now, where the Falcon 9 will be entering into its automated startup sequence.
Falcon 9 is in startup.
We are now just awaiting the SpaceX launch director to confirm that they are in fact go for launch.
Come on, let's go.
Launch director, go for launch.
All right.
And with that good call, we are now approaching the final 30 seconds before a liftoff of the Falcon 9 from Pad 40. 30 seconds.
We're going to get some low-level ground cover, unfortunately, as you can all see.
And here we go. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engine ignition and liftoff. Liftoff of the Falcon 9 on Starlink 10-31. The Falcon 9 has cleared the tower.
Gorgeous shot.
more than 1 minute into flight, the Falcon 9 now traveling faster than the speed of sound. Passing through max Q, the point of greatest aerodynamic pressure on the vehicle, the rocket throttling back up on the 9 Merlin engines. Coming up to MVAC chill, the thermal conditioning of the Merlin vacuum engine on the rocket's upper stage.
MVAC chill is underway.
Good call there. There will next be a few events in fairly quick succession. We'll see first stage main engine cutoff, or MECO, at about T plus 2 minutes 26 seconds time. That'll be followed seconds later by stage separation, and then the ignition of the Merlin vacuum engine on the rocket's upper stage. The payload fairings will jettison just about 3 minutes into flight. Some really nice color on the plume here as we're 2
Welcome
plus
in,
minutes
we're
into
popped
the
in.
mission. About 10 seconds to MECO.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
And the makings of a beautiful jellyfish this morning.
Main engine cutoff. Stage separation confirmed. MVAC ignition.
Good calls, great visuals. And if you haven't already, be sure to step out, take a look up, especially if you are in Central Florida, especially here with us on the Space Coast. You're in for quite a treat this morning. 3 minutes into flight, bearing jettison.
Fairing separation confirmed.
And some really nice views of the 4 pieces of the Falcon 9 right now. At the bottom of the big box is the booster. You can see one of those fairing halves near the top of the box, the other in the center, and the big glowing dot, of course, is the Merlin vacuum engine continuing to propel the rocket's upper stage. Here's a view of that jellyfish I was just mentioning. Depending on which direction you're looking at, the sky can be even darker and the jellyfish even more pronounced. Approaching 4 minutes into flight this morning, the next major milestone coming up is at about T plus 6 minutes and 2 seconds. That will be the entry burn, where the Falcon 9 first stage will use 3 out of the 9 Merlin engines to dramatically slow its velocity. So you can see there in the big box, there are some cumulus clouds that are hanging around, which make the tracking a little bit tricky at this phase.
Really,
but we
really
do have
gorgeous,
eyes
and
on
it's,
the booster, and we'll continue to follow it as long as we possibly can.
The booster kind of went down a little bit, but you'll notice
Those
that
puffs that
flight
you're
path.
seeing,
It's
they're
hard to get
from
anymore.
Pete's tracking camera, as well as from the onboard camera on the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Those are the cold gas thrusters that help adjust the booster's positioning or attitude.
And that's about it. I'm not going to see no more with the camera. It ain't going to catch it. Y'all have a good time. Thank you for coming in.
Now about 5 minutes into the count, or into